Quick review of the Hennessy Hammock Jungle Safari Zip. Just got this in the mail the other day, and I have a Scout already and I have a Deep Jungle already, and this thing is huge. It's big. I was looking for a bigger one, just to, my daughter and I can share it, or my wife and I, or they can share it, whoever, but it can actually fit two people. So, we're fairly small as far as thinness goes. And this thing's rated up to 350 pounds, 7 feet tall. I'm a little bit over 6 foot, so I was just looking for a little bit more room to stretch out even when I was alone, and this seems to definitely fit the bill. I got the snake skins with it, extra large, fits it up really easy. Just looking at it, you can tell that there's a huge body of material on the bottom, so they definitely went wide with it, as far as going out wide, because definitely it's asymmetrical, and you lay at an angle, as all Hennessy people know. So the difference I see right off the bat, being inside of it, it's just a huge amount of space. Huge amount of space. The space between the bottom of the hammock and the ridge line is great. So, in the other hammocks, the ridge line's right above your head, not too far from your head, depending on how you string it up. This is an arm's length up above your head. So it's quite vast inside. Obviously, you're laying at a diagonal, asymmetrically. You can also see that it kind of sharply goes up on the ends. So you have a little bit of a higher pitch from the bottom of the hammock, the belly of the hammock, up to the ridge line and the rope. Just playing with it a little bit today, I think you really need to string it up or tie it up a lot tighter, as snug and tight as you can, so it's not too much of a U-shaped banana, type feel when you get inside of it. So you really want to lay as flat as you can in the Hennessy hammocks. That's what they're designed to do. And if you string this up tight, you can get a nice level flat, lay out of it. It's still gonna curl up a little bit on the ends, but you're definitely laying pretty level, pretty flat, as comfortable as ever, and looking forward to trying this baby out. Because there's so much material and it sags so much on the bottom, you really have to hang this hammock much higher than you would a typical Hennessy hammock. Just higher off the ground, because there will be more sink and sag to it. Being a jungle model, it also has a double layer of material. So you have 2 layers of material, definitely mosquito proof, which is fantastic, especially if you're in the, any kind of swampy mosquito region. In the Northeast, we have Tripoli, different kind of viruses that you don't want. So mosquito proof is the way to go. Also, you can put insulation. There's tabs inside here that you can hook bubble pads, different kinds of insulation to keep you warm and make it a 4-season hammock. To get an idea how much space there is inside the hammock, you can see here up on the ridge line, got a few things just hanging on the ridge line. Contraption up here, you can hold water or whatever you want. Just hung a knife, book, iPad. But here's a full-length arm reach away, just to reach the stuff from the bottom. It's just a ton of room. It's more like a hanging tent, floating tent, than it is a typical Hennessy hammock. Just a ton of room. Spent the night in it last night. Gave it a little test run. Amazingly comfortable. Tons of space, tons of room. You do have to play with the hang a little bit and just try to get the sag out of it as much as possible, just so the ends don't curl up as much. But just a lot of space. Again, more of a tent feel than it is a typical hammock. Here it is with my Noah 12 tarp by Kelty. Plenty of coverage. Rained last night quite a bit and stayed bone dry. Seems great. Big enough for a house. even a rayhas.